Welcome back to Titan Academy. In this video, we will cover how to attach a generated Titan document to more than one record. We'll go over how to attach it to the record from which it was triggered, and then to a subsequent record in the Salesforce files object. I have a sample Titan document that I put together. This is pulling basic information from an opportunity, account name, opportunity name, and a related list of products associated with that opportunity. This is loaded as a project in my Titan project. This is a Titan Docs project. And our get and mapping is set so that when we come into Salesforce and generate the document to preview it, it'll go up to the opportunity, not the account. It looks like this right here. So what we want to do is configure this to attach as a file to both the opportunity and, in this example, I'm going to attach it to the related account. So this is how you would do that. In Titan Forms Builder, go to Salesforce Integration and edit the push. So this will take three different queries. One query to create the file, a second one to find the opportunity and get the related account ID, and then a third to create a link on the account to that newly created file. So this is the parent query right here. I'll go ahead and show you how this is mapped. We are pushing to the files object. The action is create. Rule conditions are not relevant. The map fields are this. Title is whatever we want to give it. The version data is word mapping. That is the actual content of the file itself. And the first published location ID is the record ID from which this was triggered. In this case, this is going to be an opportunity. So this push will create the file and will attach it to the opportunity from which it was generated. Once that runs, we want to run a push find to find the ID of that opportunity and then get the account ID. So push find will look like this. You're just going to go add child and then map it as such. We're going to find the opportunity. The action is get. And the conditions are opportunity ID equals record ID. So that gets the opportunity from which this was queried. And mapping, you don't need to map anything because we don't need to store any of this. We can just reference it later. And then on this third push, we want to create a new instance of the content document link object. So our object will be content document link. Our action is create. The rules are irrelevant. And we want to map the fields as such. We want to map the linked entity ID to whatever other object we want to attach this file. In this case, it is the account ID associated with the opportunity. So you select that secondary query opportunity, the push find, and you pick the field that is returned from that on account ID. And then second, you want to set the content document ID. This you get from that first push that creates the file, content version, and the related field is contents document ID. So what this will do, again, is it will create the file with the document that's generated. That's in this first query here. In the second query, we locate the related opportunity so that we can reference the account ID. And in the third query, we create a new record in the content document link object, which will link this newly created file with the account ID that's identified here. All right, so let's go ahead and see how that works. I'm going to come into Salesforce. I have my sample opportunity. You see there's no files here. We'll go ahead and generate this document, and I'm going to generate the opportunity with products. Select the generate option. It will run. Give this just a second. Refresh my tab. I now see that a file has been created and is attached to the opportunity. That's the document that we generated. And if we go and look on the associated account, you'll also see that that same file has been attached right here. And that is how it's done.